10 most powerful tanks in the world. 10th place, VT-4. The VT-4, also known as the MBT-3000, is a Chinese main battle tank designed for export customers in mind. The main armament is a 125mm smoothbore gun combined with a 22-round autoloader. The drive unit is a 1300 horsepower diesel engine. The weight of the vehicle is 52 tons. The new design met the significant interest from the potential customers around the world due to the relatively low unit price. VT-4 production started in 2014. So far, Pakistan as well as Thailand and Nigeria have decided to buy it. The Chinese company Norinco in 2022 showed a new version of its VT-4 main battle tank, equipped with, among others, with a launcher for unmanned aerial vehicles, an active protection system and new armor. The price you have to pay for this Chinese tank is about $5 million. 9th place, T-90M. The T-90M ProRef is the modernized latest version of the T-90 Vladimir MBT. The modernized T-90 has been significantly improved in terms of protection, mobility and firepower. The ProRef variant is armed with 125mm smoothbore cannon that can attack with standard ammunition as well as reflex anti-tank guided missiles. Secondary armament includes a remote-controlled module equipped with a 12.7mm heavy machine gun. In the T-90M we are dealing with a new engine. The propulsion system has a power of 1130 horsepower. The weight of the vehicle is over 46 tons. The armor was strengthened by installing modules of the Relic reactive armor on the hull and the turret, and rod armor on the rear. Significantly, the T-90M did not use the Stora self-defense system. In total, more than 1,600 T-90 tanks were produced, while Russia should have about 100 units of the latest version of the T-90M. The unit price of the newly built T-90M could be $4.5 million. 8th place, Altay. Altay is a new generation Turkish tank. Turkey started MBT project in 2007. The tank was to be powered by 1500 horsepower diesel engine from the German company MTU. However, engine deliveries were halted after Berlin's decision to limit arms export to Turkey as a result of Turkey's involvement in the Syrian war. From the very beginning, the Altay was created by the Turks using solutions provided by the Korean industry. They cooperated with South Korea and were modeled on the K2 Black Panther tank. The production program for the first 250 machines began in November 2018. The main armament of the Altay will be a 120mm smoothbore gun. Unlike the K2 Black Panther, the Altay will not have an autoloader and will be operated by a crew of 4. The first serial Altay tanks are to be delivered to the land forces of the Republic of Turkey in 2023. It is estimated that the cost of the first batch of Altay tanks will amount to $3.5 billion, which in terms of one piece of this machine gives a trifle of almost $14 million. However, this is still an unofficial amount. 7th place, Type 10. The Type 10 is the 4th generation Japanese main battle tank, one of the newest designs of this type in the world. The tank entered service in 2012. The Type 10 is a tank with smaller dimensions and weight than other basic tanks in the world. The tank has modular armor made of nanocrystalline steel, which is 3 times stronger and at the same time lighter than normal steel. The tank is operated by a crew of 3. And the unit has the automatic loader. In terms of armament, the tank mainly used the 120mm smoothbore gun produced in Japan. The Type 10 also boasts a 1200 horsepower V8 engine. The weight of the tank is 48 tons. The Type 10 is also extremely fast and can move at a maximum speed of up to 70 km per hour. In addition, the tank is equipped with an ultra-modern semi-active hydropneumatic suspension, thanks to which the machine can sit, stand up, crouch and tilt in a different direction. The unit cost of the Type 10 is estimated at around $6.5 million. 6th place. Merkava Mark V. The Merkava, in Hebrew it means chariot, is a long series of Israeli MBTs. Merkava tanks are distinguished by their design, which is intended by the designers to provide maximum protection for the crew. The Israeli machines have an unusual design layout, with the engine located at the front of the hull, and not like most MBTs at the rear. In January 2023, the Israeli Armed Forces began operating the first examples of the Merkava Mark V Barak. For the time being, the exact technical specifications of the new equipment are not known, and Israel has not yet released its photos. The tank crew has the Iron Vision helmet-mounted observation system at their disposal, which, thanks to augmented reality, allows them to look around as if the walls of the vehicle's hull were transparent. The Merkava Mark V also has the latest trophy active defense system. It is estimated that the combat weight is about 70 tons. The main armament was to remain the 120mm smoothbore gun, despite reports of the work on a 140mm gun. Currently, the Merkava Mark IV tanks are powered by the V12 diesel engine with a power of 1500 horsepower. The maximum speed is up to 64 km per hour. The cost of such machine is almost $7 million. 5th place. AMX 56 Leclerc. It is a French modern main battle tank. The design draws technical solution from the designs of the American Abrams and the German Leopard 2. Its main advantage over other tanks at the time was computerization on a scale unknown at the time. The Leclerc has a French 120mm cannon with a length of the 52 calibers. This tank was produced in just over 800 copies. France and the United Arab Emirates, the only foreign users of these machines, took 400 each. The French tank received modular multi-layer composite armor. In this construction we are dealing with a tank equipped with a 22-round autoloader located at the rear of the turret, which however does not pose a threat to the crew as in the case of Russian vehicles. In the case of the latest variants, the combat weight of this tank is just over 60 tons. The tank is powered by an 8-cylinder engine with 1500 horsepower. Since its inception, the structure has one major drawback: its price. Although the official price of the AMX 56 Leclerc has not been disclosed, analysts estimate it at $13 million. This makes it the most expensive mass-produced tank in the world. 4th place. Challenger 2. The Challenger 2 is a British third-generation main battle tank. It was designed and built by the British company Vickers Defence System. The Challenger 2 focused mainly on two aspects. Firstly, on the high firepower provided by the NATO unique 120mm rifted 55 caliber gun, and on the protection of the crew, which is defended by, among others, world-class armor of the Dorchester 2 type. This translates into the tank weight of the more than 62 tons. The weight of the tank increases to 75 tons with additional armor modules. Allegedly, not a single copy of this tank was destroyed by the enemy, which is why it was given the nickname Unbreakable. The Challenger's cannon holds the record of the distance of destroy another tank. The powerful armament and armor makes it slower than its competitors, but its offensive compatibilities more than make up for it. It is powered by the 1200 horsepower engine. The Challenger 2 is manned by the crew of 4 and uses hydraulic pneumatic suspension, which allows it to fire while moving. The maximum speed is 59 km per hour. The cost of Challenger 2 is about $8 million. 3rd place. Leopard 2A7. The Leopard 2 is the German main battle tank. The first copy of the latest version, the 2A7, entered service with the Bundeswehr in 2014. The Leopard 2 is widely regarded as one of the best MBTs in the world. The German concern Krauss-Maffei Wegmann is responsible for the production of the tanks. The tank has a maximum speed of 72 km per hour on a paved road. It is powered by the 47-liter 12-cylinder MTU diesel engine with a 1500 horsepower, and the main armament is a 120mm smoothbore cannon by Rheinmetall. Additional armament is 2 MG3 machine guns. The combat weight of the tank in the 2A7 variant is over 65 tons. Leopard tanks are currently used by many countries. For example, through Germany, Denmark, Spain, Poland, Finland, Greece, Turkey, Sweden and others. However, the latest version of this tank are used only by Germany, target 205 units, and Denmark 44 units. The price you have to pay for the Leopard 2A7 is about $8 million each. Second place, K2 Black Panther. The K2 is a South Korean main battle tank manufactured by Hyundai Rotem. The K2 was inspired by the French Leclerc tank, hence, for example, automatic loader used in both machines. Weight of this tank is about 55 tons, and their 1500 horsepower Doosan DST diesel engine allows you to move 70 km per hour on the paved roads. The tank can overcome water's obstacles up to 4 meters deep. The K2 are equipped as standard with composite layered armor with area chargers. Black Panthers also have a modern soft-kill active protection system, interfering with the guidance systems of enemy anti-tank missiles, but they can also be equipped with a hard-kill system, which responds to the threat with anti-missiles. The main armament of the K2 Black Panther is a 120mm smoothbore cannon, which, thanks to the automatic loading mechanism, can fire 10 rounds per minute and hit targets up to 8 km away. K2 Black Panther tanks have been in service with the South Korean Army since 2014. In addition to the South Korean Army, Poland is to become the user of these machines. The unit cost of this tank is around $8.5 million. First place, M1A2 Abrams. The M1 Abrams is the main battle tank of the United States Army and Marine Corps. It is considered the best tank in the world. Currently, Abrams is the basis of the armored forces of the USA, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait and Australia, and soon also the Polish Army. The newest versions of the Abrams is M1A2 with featuring upgrades to armament, armor and electronics. To date, more than 9,000 of these machines have been produced. In SEP-V3 M1A2, this version also featured depleted uranium cartridges in the hull and turret, and improved chop-arm armor and increased turret armor additions of AR-AT and ERA. The tank is powered by the turboshaft engine with a power of 1500 horsepower, which allows to accelerate to a maximum of 70 km per hour. The Honeywell turbine used in the Abrams was designed to work with aviation fuel, but is also able to operate with a whole range of other fuels, such as kerosene, gasoline and diesel. The weight of this machine in the latest version is approx 68 tons. The crew mainly uses the 120mm gun with up to 42 rounds of manually loaded ammunition at their disposal. The main ammunition of the machine is M829 depleted uranium shells. The unit price of the M1A2 SEP-V3 is approximately $9 million.